Well, good afternoon, guys. There were a few runners today, including Peloton and WORX, WORX. Let me see if I can bring it up here for you. So you can see here, WORX have moved 475% today. You see it here in this corner. I can truly say that I was looking at this pennant formation on the 1 minute here with the people on the stream, and I didn't really expect this run up here. It was a dollar move, actually a $1.50 move if I'm not mistaken, out of the breakout of this pennant. It's been working pretty decently today, although I can't really say that I took this trade. Again, I didn't. There was somebody in the Discord that posted I think it was like a $60,000 gain today on this stock, which is actually pretty good. I took a trade on Jetblue this morning, and my trade was based on this 15-minute time frame here, this bear flag pattern that we formed on the 15. Long term, the trade actually worked, and you see the trend lines right here that I had set up. We're gonna take it back a little bit so that way you can see exactly what I was looking at when this thing was forming. And I want to show you here my idea. So you can see this pennant right here on the one, right? And we were looking at this level here, the low of these candles. I can see a 901. I put a stop limit order under this area here when it was actually coming down. Around this area was the $8.55 entry as a short. I was looking for a follow-through move because we have a daily levels right here that I was looking at towards 855 and 721, and that's on the daily, and I was trying to work those areas. Very unfortunate for me, it didn't really work out, and you can see the trend lines right here when it was coming right back down. I was looking at these areas here, so you notice this is the $9 mark. I was looking at prior support. I put the entry there, 855 entry, and it came down to 894. It got me in, and then it rolled over. So you notice here the top of this candle's 906, 907, got a 909 right here. I was looking at 907, and that's where I put my stop. I posted that picture on Discord, and I talked about it on the stream that I put a stop a limit order to cover my position with a 907 limit, trigger price and 908 limit in case this thing roll over. It by 1 penny, this thing actually reversed on me. So you can see here 1, 2, 3 907, 4 907. So we got a 907, 908 here, 907 and 907. So by 1 cent this thing didn't really work for me, got me out. If you notice here, it tapped that resistance on the 50 simple moving average and it reversed. So my trade overall would have worked not too great to be honest, because it just went down to a 80 low here. So it would have been like maybe 12 cents or whatever, and that's pretty much what I lost from 895 to 907. It was 12-cent loss for me. I can honestly say that it's not the best trade that I have executed so far in the last couple of weeks, because really the first thing that I was looking for was a retest of this low here on 885, and then based on the daily again, we're looking for then an 855 test, which yes, risking 12 cents for a down to 855 from 895. Talking about like 50 cent, 45 cents. It could have been 3 to 1 risk or reward, so it would have worked out very well. But it didn't, it held that support. It came right back up, and the whole sector did, so it wasn't such a big deal with only JetBlue. Now I missed the first flush. Same thing happened on OXY, and a couple of the things. The tweet from Donald Trump and President Trump didn't really work out over the weekend, saying that they're going to stop oil production, being that it's going to be, instead of 10 million barrels per day, it's going to be now 20 million barrels per day, and Mexico is included in this type of stuff. But here's my personal opinion: it doesn't really matter if you can cut 10 to 20,000 barrels per day. If somebody fills up their tank at $1 and change per gallon, and they're not driving anywhere, the only thing that you have driving right now, that you don't see no flights nowhere because everything stopped, and also the leisure, the airliners and the cruise companies, nobody's going nowhere. And if you're not commuting nowhere, you're not gonna need to fill up your tank again. And even if you have a gas at $1 and change per gallon, if you fill up your tank with 15, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it is, depending on what amount of the tank gas tank you have and the amount of cylinders you have in your car, there's still very low demand. So you can cut all of the production you want. Still probably not going to be a huge difference though, because there's nobody filling up the tank all that. Are people going to buy barrels of gas and hide it somewhere, like gallons and gallons and gallons, and hide it in the basement? Like I don't think people's gonna do that. So with low demand, it doesn't really matter how much you cut. There's nobody driving. So those news didn't really pan out in the way that I'm pretty sure that the president would have liked to. Oil prices are still rolling over. So again, the JetBlue mistrade worked out. Because I was looking for a 3-to-1 over to $8.55 and $7.21, so it could have been a pretty decent trade, but it didn't work out. And if you can notice right here, this thing, this is the where I was looking to get filled. Even if I was holding towards $8 and change, $8.55, you notice here it came down and then it rolled right back up. So I would have exited the trade regardless, with probably a minimum amount on the gains and probably a break-even trade anyway. But again, I just wanted to bring you that video and wanted to thank you for the support in the last video. I have as of right now 650 views on the last video that I posted on Thursday, which is actually pretty good, and I thank you for that, guys. Also wanted to invite you to Discord. The group is free and there's a lot of people there. We have 100 people now on the Discord group, and it's pretty decent. We share a lot of information, and the group is free, so you can actually take a look at it. Might be something that fits what you're looking for. If not, then you're not losing anything. Also, we send out a swing trade and day trade watch list over the weekend, every weekend. And we spoke about, for example, stock, was it ICD? Yeah. ICD today got halted, and this one was one of the ones that I sent out on the last email yesterday that I had on watch, and we discussed this daily levels here to $13, and also the resistance around 100 simple moving average on the daily. And so you notice today it has moved up very well. It was halted a couple of times, and now it's just gone a bunch of consolidations. Price was sideways price action right now, but regardless of that, it came up pretty well since it was added to the watch list. So again, I just wanted to bring you that video, guys, and wish you a great rest of your day. Happy trading, and and thank you for the support and all of the information that you guys have been providing into also the group, and the way that you guys have been interacting with each other. I really do appreciate all of the input and all of the things that you guys are doing to help grow the community. For now, enjoy the rest of your day. Happy trading, and thank you for tuning in on this video. Take care.